Grimstone is a new block that's been added in the latest snapshot of Minecraft. For those of you brand new, this is Mike023. What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're actually going to be doing some building ideas / hacks on what we can do with Grimstone. And if you guys do like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But these are the new blocks. There's also one more that I'll be covering, another block that I didn't show right now. But yeah, with that said, let's just jump into 10 ideas that I have that we can use for with Grimstone. Oh, and I will say just apologies for those of you guys who were waiting for a live stream this Saturday that never came because my internet cables actually froze. So I do apologize about that. But with that said, let's just go ahead and start on with the very first idea, which I thought that these blocks, Grimstone, looks a lot like stone bricks, which is pretty darn obvious. I mean, they literally are the same exact texture, just different colors, except the polished black stone. And I thought it would be cool because now that we have a gradient that goes from black to gray, to put it into a castle wall. So right here you can see I've built up a castle wall using variations of the walls inside the blocks along with the stairs at the bottom to create this kind of cool effect. We've got these spruce trapdoors on it, a nice spruce color to contrast it, some pillars on top of the post, and I think that this wall actually looks just absolutely insane. Just using a combination of block palettes, andesite, and stone bricks, and then variations of the Grimstone along with the blackstone creates a really, really cool effect. And then I even created these little statues on the side with these guys. This is the chiseled Grimstone, and it really looks like a face. So I thought it'd be fun to have these guys positioned on the walls with black banners and the chains hanging with the spruce fence at the bottom. So there's my first idea, already pretty much covered, and just got a nice little backdrop on the bottom on the ground. But yeah, first idea, I think that's actually pretty darn cool use of that. So let's go on to the next one, which we'll just fly on over right over here. This is a statue that I designed. So like I said, these guys look a lot like heads, and I thought, now that we got these heads that kind of resemble the wither head, if we get the wither skull out right now, it sort of resembles it. It's not like exactly like it, but it's got the same colors. I made a wither statue, and you can see the way I did that. I'll actually just pause right here just so you guys can see and build it if you would like. But using some light grain stained glass pane and some nether brick or nether fence, we got this really cool statue with chains hanging off it too and the glass connecting its arms. I think that this turned absolutely amazing. And the black banners at the bottom and the candles too. I keep forgetting that we now have candles, but these things are so cool. It almost makes it look more like a monument. And we even have like a dead bush as a flower kind of monument. But yeah, I think that's a really, really cool idea. And the wall with the backdrop, we also added the glow lichen in the background as well. I think that so far that just the statue is just such a cool idea. There's so many statues you can now do with Grimstone now that we have this one special unique block. My next idea were these street lamps right here that I have designed. So you can see I've used a lot of Grimstone, and I keep using this dark oak texture just because the dark oak blends in really well with the Grimstone itself. But using the Grimstone tile specifically, I created these lampposts with hanging lanterns, and then I thought the dark oak path would be nice along with some podzol on the sides, just because I thought that would complement the path pretty well. And these lamps look so cool. I feel like they would come out of a twisted forest or something. They're pretty simple to do, pretty easy. You guys can see again. I'll just pause right here if you guys want to end up recreating them at all. But yeah, we got some hanging lanterns, and it looks very castle-like. These bricks are very, very castle reminiscent, or even dungeon-like. And so I think that there will be a lot of really cool creations that we can end up doing with this, including lamps. So now that we have these new blocks, a bunch of new lamps, a bunch of new walls, this is so nice having all these different gray walls. I think this is such an exciting addition to Minecraft and perfect for the addition of lamps and lampstands. Next is probably one of my more favorite ones. If you guys have ever played Super Mario Odyssey, there's this dragon world where there's a crumbling black world, and that's kind of what I tried to emulate over here with this wall. You can see it's a crumbly wall with chains in between, some walls supporting it and stuff and whatnot, and we even put a wither skull on top as well. And I think dungeon or kind of like apocalyptic kind of destroyed walls, I think this looks so very, very cool. The dark textures makes it fit perfectly. You could even mix it in with a bunch of blackstone because the blackstone blocks do work really, really well with this as well. But just imagine this on a larger scale, a huge castle that's kind of crumbling with the corners destroyed and nice walls like this and fence gates, and possibilities are endless, and this is one of my favorite designs. I really enjoyed designing this. I've enjoyed designing all of these creations, but this one in particular just catches my eye a lot. With that said, let's move on to the next statue idea, which I've never really done statues in Minecraft, so I tried my best to make this guy look cool using the trapdoors to kind of make it look like armor armor pieces on him, and then we have the base down here with the stairs going around him. But yeah, using Grimstone and using this head, I like putting the black carpet on top too so we can't see a head on top of him, and unfortunately you do have these heads kind of on the side, which looks a little strange, but it still works pretty fine in my opinion. But yeah, we've just added a bunch of trapdoors, and For this flooring right here, I just used polished diorite and calcite to kind of texture things up, and I created little hands and little trapdoors. Again, it was definitely a unique, interesting experience. I've never really done it. We even put an anvil in the middle. I've never actually created statues, so I think it turned out pretty darn good. Along with the weather statue over there, I'm really proud of the weather statue. This one is still pretty darn cool too, though. So that's, I guess, another building hack. Man, we're going through this video really quickly, aren't we? I guess I'm just so excited and eager to show you guys off my ideas. But yeah, this is a cool statue idea. So these next two ideas were actually, funny enough, recommended by family. My dad, which is kind of funny, but he recommended with the darker stone that I build some sort of guillotine or hanging structure, and I am so happy he did, because look at this. We got a nice little platform that you can walk up on with these skeleton heads. You can tell, and the composters, you can tell that's where the head's supposed to be chopped off, and we got the iron bars that will fall down, and just you can imagine there's a lot of motion built into this. You can just imagine it falling down, cutting off the person's head. The head falls into the composter. Over here you got a little stand that you can walk up on and crouch and get ready to, unfortunately, die. But yeah, I think with the platform and the Grimstone, it is called Grimstone, so this is a pretty grim depiction, I would say, of some unfortunate event of someone getting killed. But it's very cool. And then with the black candles too, I keep forgetting about the candles when I'm doing these types of builds, but these things are so pretty and so nice for this dungeon-like feeling block. So then I also use these spruce trapdoors, some spruce planks, dark oak trapdoors, dark oak planks, along with the chains hanging down. I think this just turned out really, really cool. I'm really happy with it. The platform even looks really nice. Putting on some brown carpet as well, just to texture things up a little bit. But yeah, if you guys ever want to build a guillotine, now is the time to do so. And now for this next one. It says right here, idea courtesy of Pizza Boss 43, and that's because Pizza Boss 43 has created an amazing idea. So let's go ahead and we'll check it out. So here we are in another world where I've actually gone ahead and constructed a mine shaft. You can see right here we've got a bunch of unfunctioning parts, but they're all added, just add a bit more motion to, not emotion, but motion to the actual build itself. You can see the hanging bars and the chains and stuff. And if we walk over the edge and peer over here, you can see there's even a platform hanging down with the chains going down below. And the idea behind this is that, you know, with the 1.17 snapshot, there's going to be a huge cave update, and ores will now actually generate on different levels. So this isn't going to be 100% accurate for those of you guys who don't know this already, but it will be kind of like this. Maybe lapis will spawn in this level, gold will spawn in this level, iron will kind of go down like this or whatever. It's just kind of that ores will be spawning in different areas at different heights of the map, and the build height has been changed a lot too, because cliffs and caves have been updated. But Nicholas, my little brother, Pizza Boss 43, Nicholas is his real name, I just said that, actually suggested an idea of getting down. A really cool mine shaft where in the walls we have stairs built into the walls as we can go down. Right here, if you ever really wanted to, you could just access some mining supplies and whatnot. But and then fall down to your death and die as well. But this is a really cool way. So imagine if we have this huge mine shaft going down, and at different levels we have caves where you can actually go ahead and go into them and start mining, strip mining or whatnot. This is the perfect way to have that. It's just a huge staircase that goes down, or some sort of like minecart rails, or even just water streams. Probably people resort to water streams is what I'm guessing. But then eventually it transfers down to this Grimstone down here, which just looks absolutely amazing in my opinion. I've also created these kind of structure supports hanging, so it makes it look like this is a bit more structurally sound. But we walk down here, and then there's a ladder that we can climb down all the way down into this Grimstone cave, which it's still taking my breath away. This thing looks absolutely amazing. These caves, I'm so excited for this update. This is gonna be such a cool update. But it took me a while to actually light this thing up too. Without all these torches, this thing would look almost invisible. But yeah, so now we have mine shafts that take us all the way down, and a cool design for it too. You guys saw at the top. I'll teleport up real quick so you guys can see it one more time. Which teleporting at 250 might be a little overkill, but that's all right. We'll fall right down here. And yeah, so it's just a cool idea for a little mine shaft. You can see the bars and the chains and the grindstones, making it feel like this thing would actually be lowered down like an actual elevator. And then we got some dark oak surrounding it. Maybe some useless fences where it's like, don't fall off the edge, but you can totally fall off the edge. So yeah, that's a very cool idea, inspired by Pizza Boss 43. Let's move on to the next one in our regular world, which this next one would actually be, I guess you could say, more of a building ideas than a tutorial. We've got this nice room set up, and I tried to incorporate many different types of Grimstone into the floor. You can see right here, using the Grimstone tiles and calcite, we actually created a nice tiled floor in the backdrop. Some ideas were recommended by Pizza Boss 43 and my older brother as well. Right here, my older brother recommended Grimstone tiles in the background, because you know how you have a lot of tiling and a lot of kitchen things. This is the perfect block for that, because it's literally called tile. and it's just a really nice backdrop. Up here you can see I used some polished Grimstone along with looms to create some sort of cabinet along the top surface over here. Over here I use these walls, Grimstone walls, to kind of support shelving with the cake and flour on top. And then lastly over here, using the polished Grimstone stairs, I just created a chair. So that's definitely an idea. You guys probably already realized this too. Oh, I even used polished Grimstone for fridge too. That was kind of cool. But you guys probably already realized that you can use this for stairs and chairs and whatever you want to do, whatever interior decorations you have. But this was just kind of a display of some of the ideas. I really like the Grimstone tile ideas for a kitchen setup. Creates more of a darker kitchen, so that's why I used all the dark oak trapdoors and stuff. But it looks really nice all the same. Moving on to the next idea is a little shed I whipped up really quickly. It's nothing special, but basically what this is an idea where it shows that the Grimstone tile stairs, I thought that these kind of looked like actual shingles in real life, and using these things, they have the black texture, they have the shingle look to it. You can now create legitimate shingled roofs in Minecraft, which I'm so excited about. And then you can see I just used some dark oak textures and spruce fence, whatever, just to kind of spruce it up. On the inside there's actually nothing. I even used the tinted glass too because I thought the tinted glass looked nice. But yeah, this is it. This is a nice little shack. I would definitely say this is more of a little shed than a shack, because a shack is not the nicest thing to look at, but it is definitely a cool combination overall. And I'm just excited at the possibility of having Grimstone tile stairs as actual. This is going to help a lot more for modernist builds, because you can actually have shingled roofs. And then over here I just used the Grimstone, the regular Grimstone, just for kind of a chimney fireplace kind of look to it. And I think that turned out all right as well. And now it's time to move on already to the very last one. This video has been very quick, but if you guys did like it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Okay, so over here we have used polished Grimstone. You can see it's very blocky, very overgrown. It is 100% a base, like kind of a shelter from maybe an apocalyptic thing or something. But you can see I've put some copper on this side, some copper pipings at the top, and in the back as well. I've never been the greatest at doing bunkers and that sort of thing, because they're just too... They're just too plain in my opinion. But one thing that this got me really thinking about was, you guys probably know Mumbo Jumbo, the famous Minecraft YouTuber. A long time ago, I remember him complaining about block of netherite and how it's so expensive, but it's such a cool texture. Well, now we've kind of got that with this Grimstone. These two textures are so very similar, and I would argue that you could even mix them in if you were, insanely rich in survival mode. But I would say that we have our new texture that's easy to get, easily obtainable, and these things just look so alike. I mean, sure, there's some different variations, and maybe there's even a Grimstone block that fits a little bit better. Let's see real quick. No, this was probably the best one. But yeah, these blocks are so similar, and now for those of you who have been building with netherite or who've been wanting to, we now have that substitute, which is just absolutely amazing. But over here, this is nothing special. Just some tinted glass, some overgrown vines and stuff. A little idea that I had, and these were all just kind of ideas, build hacks, whatever you can call them, just on what you can do with the Grimstone. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm sorry that didn't come out on Saturday like it was supposed to, but Wi-Fi troubles and frozen troubles as well. Comment down below which one of these were your favorite. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 ideas, 1 from the left, 10 to the right. Comment down below which one you are most excited to see, and I'd also love to hear your guys' ideas on what you can do with Grimstone as well. But with that said, this video it needs to come out. I'm recording the same day I'm supposed to be releasing because internet problems, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that one may be. Enjoy life, enjoy Minecraft, and oh yeah, world download to this as well will be in the description, so if you guys want to see this for yourself, or just come into this world and experiment with it, I have a world link down in the description. But yeah, see you guys in the next video, and ciao.